day. From NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, it's the AFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports.
In the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest. And I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one. Because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
On first down, Urban. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Ed Oliver busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
The start less than ideal as they already face a 2nd and long. Looking to throw. Urban to the right side, and he's got more complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Urban. Can't get away, and he's taken down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And it wasn't really his best performance of the year in the wild card round last week. He just had the 1 touchdown pass, but he got the job done, and his team advanced. For them to continue on to the championship round, though, he's going to need to take a few more chances with the ball downfield, push it a little bit more, and make sure his team finds its way into the end zone a few more times.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll drop this down to Taylor, and they'll bring him down right around the 13. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. The Bills send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Returnable here from the 38. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now a toss to the left for Jacobs. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Urban, Cooks on the quick slant. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Jacobs is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The papers this week, it was all talk about how big of a game this was. Of course it is. It's the playoffs. It's the divisional round. But they handle it well. They score early.
They really did. Plenty of confidence exuded on that drive. No nerve showing. Terrific way to get things started. They are in control.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Allen now looks to throw. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. The Bills send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Throwing on 1st down. Urban. It's caught left side by Cooks. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
Try to run for it with Jacobs. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 39-yard line. A throw over the middle, taken in. Working with a 2nd and 3.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and then pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Urban. And he finds his tight end, Graham. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. From the gun, Urban. Flush to his right. He opted to go with his scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. Fairbairn now following the made field goal. He'll send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen hit. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Now Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Taylor. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met. So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Jacobs from the gun, and he'll be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 31. The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. 57 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. They go play action here on 1st down. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Back to throw. Urban. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Texans. Jimmy Graham. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans will extend their lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. He's got it, and it's 17-0. So this drive spans 7 plays, and the result, a Houston touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Now a dump off here complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Here's Allen. That's caught by Howard. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the gun, it's Taylor. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. Here's 2nd and 9. On the draw is Taylor. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain. And it's 3rd and 2 now. And he's got this down to the 35.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Akeem Hicks never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12.
These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Allen going to throw. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, like hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
So that stems the tide just a little, but this still a 2-touchdown game.
And I think that maybe that was a bit of a calming drive for this offense, and that's exactly what they needed. They were able to move the ball. They did some good things. It's still the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to go.
And he's able to get it up close to the 35, but hang on here. Penalty marker down. Now this one might be going the other way. And the holding penalty sets them back inside the 20 as they get going on this drive. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw. Urban. And Cooks has it over the middle. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. On 1st and 10, Urban. And that's complete to Cooks. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Again, he'll drop to throw. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. They'll look to throw again. And this is going to be incomplete. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. Here comes Josh Allen and the Bills offense back onto the field. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on second down. Allen.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up.
Throwing is Allen on third.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The Bills send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. To throw on second down. Urban. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker.
And the Bills will take over possession here up at the 44.
So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. So after the INT, it's Allen. He finds his target, Beckham. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Allen. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And he finds Howard complete. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Taylor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 43. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Over the middle, complete. It's Howard. And he's going to get this inside the 30. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Taylor. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 18-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he is going to have a Bills first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Four yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. Allen. Fighting through pressure. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Bass is good. And a second field goal here gets him back within 11 now. It's 17-6. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities. 2nd down, Jacobs once more.
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he is going to have the Texans first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And Graham's got it over the middle. And he's got this down to the 35.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And down inside the 15 he goes. 84 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's a carry for the fullback. This is Andy Janovich. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, not a lot of flash and dash on that play. 2nd and 2, and they hand it to the big man, and he ends up picking up a first down. A little bit of gray area there, though, but I think what they thought, hey, we handed.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Throwing now is Allen. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. To the air, Allen. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The Bills send the punter out as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing.
Their coaching staff, they were pretty adamant beginning of the year. Our goal is to get to the Super Bowl. Well, they made it to the playoffs. That's part one, but they fall a little bit short.
And to me, once again, it exemplifies just how difficult it is to not just make the playoffs, but to win games in the playoffs. So you can set your goals high, but if anything is off during that time, you have some key injuries or you just don't play well, you get a bad matchup where that team just has better